Hi friends, this is Namrata. Hope you all are doing good today and staying safe. Today we will be discussing another topic in Salesforce called as a Salesforce Dynamic Actions. Prior to this video session, we also covered a related topic called as Dynamic Forms. So if at all you're watching this for the first time, please also go ahead and watch the video which is related to Dynamic Forms. So the agenda is very simple. We will be discussing what is the dynamic actions and then we'll straight away get into our demo. Now let us understand the definition of a dynamic actions. These dynamic actions enable us to choose the actions to appear on the highlights panel. This from summer 20 release, the dynamic forms and dynamic actions were made available for all our users. And using these dynamic actions, it will enable you to display the actions according to the criteria that we define. So now rather than going ahead and making a change in our page layout, what you can do is you can directly configure the actions in the Lightning app builder, which will save a lot of our time for our admins and a lot of our efforts will be saved. So we'll try to understand or get into our demo and see how to enable the dynamic actions. Let's get into the Salesforce Devo. So here we'll take the same example what we have been using, wherein we have enabled the dynamic forms for the custom object called as an SFDC one stop. We went ahead, we clicked on the edit page, which takes us to the Lightning app builder, that is Lightning record page, from where you can enable the dynamic forms, and this is the place where you can also go ahead and enable your dynamic actions. So dynamic actions will be made available on the highlights panel. So if at all you haven't added this highlight panel for your lightning record page, I would request you to please go to the components, search on the left hand side highlight panel, and drag and drop the highlights panel from the left hand side to the main section. So that way, once you click on the highlights panel, here you see you can upgrade the highlights panel to include the dynamic action. So what it says, you can now configure the dynamic actions for the highlight panels in the Lightning app builder. The actions will be enabled for the desktop and the mobile experience. So here you see, right? For now, these and all are the different actions or buttons that will be visible to the SFDC one stop whenever the user tries to create a record. So if at all you wanted to make certain changes or add or delete the actions or make modifications according to the filter criteria, you can do it using the dynamic action. Let us click on upgrade now. Once you click on upgrade now, here it will ask me to migrate all the actions from the existing page layout, or you want to start it from the scratch. Now let us try to go to the record and we'll try to see what and all are the different actions which are available. So what I will do is, let's from the app launcher, click on the SFDC one stop. First we'll see what and all are the different actions which are available. So here you see this is the highlight panels, right? Here you see new contact, edit, new opportunity, and when you click on this drop down, you will be able to see all of this. So all of this is something which is really not needed, right? Printable view, sharing hierarchy, all of this is not available, not needed. So we'll make certain changes to these actions, and then let's also go to the object and verify what and all are the different actions which are available on the page layout. SFDC one stop. So this is the object which I have created, right? Go to the page layout, and here you can see that these and all are the, you can override the predefined action. These and all are the different actions which are available. Okay. So now when you click on migrate, all the actions which are available, now let's try to click on migrate. Okay. So now let us choose the page. When I click on this, here all the actions which are available on the layout will be appearing here. Now according to your use case, you can delete the actions needed and you can add certain filter criteria. So that is the first option called as a migrate. Now let's go back and try to do it from the scratch. So let's go to the edit page. So here when I try to enable the dynamic forms, we will choose the second option, which is start from the scratch. So this is the highlight panel. When I click on this, click on the upgrade. So rather than migrating, so you understand what is the difference between the migrate settings and start from the scratch. So these are the two options, right? Migrate means what and all the list of actions which are available on your page layout, all those actions will be visible. Start from the scratch is something you can choose the actions in the Lightning app builder. So let's select this option and click on next. Choose the actions, click on finish. So here you see the actions, whatever are appearing earlier, right? New contact, edit, new opportunity, it's all been vanished. And here you can see this add actions. From here, you can go ahead and click on add actions and select the actions which you want. So I want edit, done. It is visible here. I also want clone, add actions, cancel, sorry, done. Then let's also add change owner, done. So here the number of visible also you can make it as 5, 4, based upon you can make those changes. What I will also try to do is, let us try to add some other actions. Change the record type, get alerts. All of this is something which is really not needed for me. Task, new opportunity, new contact, new account. All of these are actions which are available. You can choose which one you would want. So for now, let us try to add new task. Okay. So these are the 4 actions which I want to be available for my users. Now you can make, do the placement of the fields, buttons where you want the edit or clone. So whatever the way you like, you can make those changes accordingly, and then you can click on save. We'll try to see how does it appear on the actual page. So I clicked on save. Right now when I try to refresh the page, here rather than new contact, edit, new opportunity, you will now only be able to see these 4 buttons on your page. Now let us try to make some other changes to the dynamic actions. Go back to the page. Here you see the change owner, right? Let's try to click on the change owner. Here you can set the action visibility. We will, as in the dynamic forms, we have set the component visibility and the field visibility. You can also make, the action visibility, whether you want this actions available or visible based upon the criteria. This is something which you can do using the dynamic forms. Let's add the filter criteria. So here what I will try to do is, if the topics equals to all, if somebody is selecting all, then I should they should be able to see the change owner button. If the user try to select the topic as sales cloud, they should not be able to change the owner. So this is a simple use case that we will try to verify whether that works or not. So record field topics equal to all, click on that. So here for this change owner, the filter criteria has been set. Now click on save. So what we will do is, we'll try to refresh it. Here the topics is all, okay? Remember this, here the topics is all. So we have this change owner. Let us try to refresh it and verify whether the change owner button is, action is still visible or not. It is visible. Now let's go back to the record, click on test, and try to save it as SM sales. You see here, the button has disappeared. So that is the importance of making use of the dynamic forms or dynamic actions. Likewise, you can do a lot of changes according to your business requirement. You can make, you can add couple of actions. You can add the filter criteria in even this new task. If you want the task to be only available for certain set of profiles, then what you can do is you can select this users. You can add the profile according to the criteria your business needs. You can add the criteria and you can make that particular field visible based upon the criteria. So this is how you can make use of the dynamic actions. And if at all, as I was mentioning earlier, if at all you don't have the highlight panel, you have to ensure that the highlight panel is added to the record page. and then you can go ahead and make the changes. Now click on save. Now I talked about the second options which is available, right, whenever you click on this. So now we will try to, what we will do is we'll try to migrate all of those. So we'll use another record page here, subscriber record page. Okay, and we'll choose, select the first option. What is that first option? Migrate from the page layout. Okay, even I have added. So yeah, whenever I try to click on the migrate from the page layout, all of this is something which will be visible. So all the actions which are appearing on the page layout, right, all of those actions will be coming up, and according to your business need, if you want to have those actions available on the highlight panel, you can have it. If you want to remove it, you can remove it. If you want to add the criteria, you can do that. So you just have to decide which particular option you have to choose, whether you want to choose the first option, which is migrate, or you want to choose the second option, which is start from the scratch. So this is what we have for today's session. Until we come up with our next video session, please do take care and stay safe. Signing off, Namrata Karyala. Bye bye.